So my last download is that the angels and the ancestors and God showed me that these people, all these karmics and these people that were going against God's chosen beings, um, one or a few of their own people that were involved or that got involved because of this ignorant demonic beings that sucked them in because of magic, lust, money, or whatever, or lied to them about whatever. They're gonna end up. What's gonna happen is somebody already did, or they're gonna end up doing it. But I believe they already did. Is gonna end up tricking and telling about who these karmics are, who's the one is that's in charge. Everything that they did from the beginning to the end. So there's some people are gonna come out that are actually their very own friends or people that were involved with them, and they're gonna trick and say the whole story about what happened. And these people, they're gonna get caught. A lot of these karmics, it's not gonna be one, two. I'm talking about everybody from the top person to the bottom person. They're all gonna get caught. Some of them, they're gonna be in jail. Some are gonna be in mental institutions, and some, the they're gonna die. They're gonna pass away. Okay. Some of these people too, the cops may end up looking for them, but they might other somebody else, they're gonna find them dead. Some of these people, they're gonna be dead by the time the cops find them, so because of what they did. So the devil and his heathens might take these bad people out before the cops even get to them. The other thing was, some of these karmics, they were acting like they were pregnant. They could have really been pregnant and lost a child, but it was because of their own because of all this nonsense and the bad energy and the bad stuff that they were into. They ended up having a miscarriage and losing their own child because of them doing all this bad stuff that they do. And then other ones were lying and acting like they were pregnant and they weren't pregnant. And then other ones were trying to keep chosen ones by making them think that a child, like they were pregnant or that a child was theirs, and the whole time they knew it wasn't. It was somebody else's. Um, so these are all the ugly things that is going to be coming out. It's already coming out. It's gonna be coming out. These are how all these things are gonna unfold. And also, like, some of these karmic people before, like, some of the chosen beings that are right here breathing now, these people have actually, like, already killed people. A lot of, just like, many other people died in this world, like being killed, for whatever reason, like Martin Luther King, so many different people, other elders and ascending masters that try to do the right thing in this world for all humanity. Many different people have died already because of bad karmics and bad people plotting, scheming, using dark magic, using voodoo, using witchcraft, using spells, using hexes, using, paying people, being in occults, being in covens, being in organizations, using sex, using money, using drugs, using all the sins, the worldly sins, the things that we're not supposed to do, and using it to take out God's chosen people. But this is right now a lot of what has happened in other lives, and what's going to happen from this point on. The dark is no longer going to win. This is not their time is up. They may have won in other lifetimes, they may have gotten away with a lot of things, but this is the end of the road for them, and they know this already. That's why you got so many of the devil and his demons doing so much. They're doing whatever it takes now. Like whatever because they know this is the end of the road for them. It's either you change or you be removed. There is no in between. All right. Um, and that's why, a lot of them, like I said, they're doing whatever. I'm sick, I can't sleep. I'll just use myself for an example. They're trying so hard. They're coming in my dreams. They're using their gifts, because a lot of these people, they're witches, they're warlocks. They use magic, they use divination, they do whatever. They come in, they'll shapeshift, they astral travel, they come in your dreams. They think they're gonna take, your gifts, or you're going to, like, in your dreams, like something's gonna be different in the dream state compared to what it's gonna be when you're awake, but little do they know, no, we're very gifted. You know, a lot of us, we're chosen. We have gifts of not only God himself, but we have gifts of God, gifts of many angels, many ancestors, ascending masters, of many different beings running through our blood. So that's why, we've been preparing for this. This is not something like, I'm a very old soul, just like there's, the rest of these people, the 144,000, the beings, the light workers, the star seeds, the angelic beings. We've been practicing this for lifetimes. Many other lifetimes I may have died, and the enemy may have did take me out, but it's not going down like that in this life. Especially because the world is changing, and the universe is involved. There's many beings, the confederations involved, many other planets, the whole universe. Planet Earth is just one planet. All the planets are involved, the whole universe is involved. So there's a lot of, there's many light beings, and many people that are chosen, like myself, we are highly protected. People think that when I say I'm protected by being seen and unseen, when I first started, I could literally hear people from far in my head laughing and thinking, oh, she says this and that. No, now they're seeing that what I said is the truth. People think that they're stalking or going around or watching me, or got neighbors watching me, and then no, we are protected. Like, you will find out in the worst way if you did try it. Many of you, you actually saw, because, or heard about it, about that hit that was put on me and my child. Obviously, if you saw that I still walked out of that car, that bullet ricocheted and hit my gut. Okay, it slid past me, and did nothing but burn me. But I had to feel it. Yes, it hit me in my gut and flat. But I was alive. I walked out. Okay, um, but that's because I'm a chosen being. That's because God was protecting me. That's because there's angels all around me. You might see me, unless you're gifted and you're able to see, you're not going to see. But if you're gifted and you can see, then you're going to see that I'm well protected, and that there's angels and ancestors all around me protecting me, just like they're doing for many of God's chosen beings, the 144,000 starseeds, light workers, angelic beings. You know what I mean? So all these karmics and all these, demons, and the devil himself, this is the end of the road. I mean, many people have died. Many people have lost lives. Many people have been sacrificed because of these dark beings. Many people have gone through so much, had to lose their lives because of these dark beings. This is the end of the road for these people. They're evil. They're dark. They don't have no heart, no soul. Yes, God and the angels, all of us, we want them to change. We want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But for some of these beings, you guys just got to come to the terms that they're not going to change. They're not gonna do what a lot of us are here doing, trying to better humanity, trying to better ourselves. It's the sad truth. If you give the enemy enough time, and you turn your back, that's going to be your life. That's going to be somebody else's life. This is serious. This is a serious spiritual battle that's going on between the light and the dark. I did not come here to play around. When I say if you get in my way, I will remove you. I mean every word that I say. And I do have the authority by God and the universe to do that. Many of you know this already, and many of you are finding this out. You know, I don't get involved in negativity. That type of darkness is a whole nother type of evil darkness. Just going around thinking you could ruin people's life, lying on people, putting people in jail, knowing they're innocent, killing people, raping people, sex trafficking, killing people for organs, lying on people, trying to steal people, stealing people's information, acting like you're somebody, taking all their money that they worked hard for, taking people's inheritance when you know that that money belonged to them, changing people's, wills, abusing elderly, abusing, physically abusing, mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally abusing any type of individual being, no matter who it is, sacrificing people, thinking that your ego and your pride, because you are a god or a goddess, a prophet or a prophetess, that you're going to go around and that you're going to use your power and your gifts to overpower, or try to use your gifts and your power to do whatever you want to do to people, places, and things. That is a lie from the pit of hell, and that ends. That's why my dogs are barking, because there's energies and entities. I'm not playing with none of yous. I'm not playing that game with yous. If I have to call upon the dead to come and take yous and to remove yous, or do whatever I have to do, I will use all my tools and I will remove you dark beings. I'm not going to allow you to keep doing whatever you want to innocent people, places, and things on this planet. Now, if God wants to take all of you and go put you somewhere else on a whole nother planet, all you dark beings and all you dark whatever, and let you do whatever to each other, then so be it. A lot of you, this is the end of the road for you and your bloodlines. Yous are finished. You're finished and your bloodlines are finished because you refuse to change, grow, and ascend. I'm not going, how are we going to allow yous to ruin it for the rest of humanity when we're all over here trying to change, grow, ascend, go through our childhood wounding, going through the dark night of the soul, rising from the phoenix, changing our ways, getting off of, letting go of old people, places, and things, letting go of all these bad habits. And then here comes you dark karmics, you dark energies, entities, demonic heathens, and think that yous are gonna do whatever yous want, or because you have power in this world, that you think your power or your money is going to allow you to do whatever you want to innocent human beings on this planet, over my dead body, over my dead body. And you could spread this video and make it viral like a fire, because I mean every word that I say. Every download I get is from the universe, God, the angels, and the ancestors. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing that comes from my mouth. Just like I told you guys about all these storms that are coming, where these storms are going to hit. Pay attention to me. If you are attached to me, you're in the right place. Whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Instagram. But most of my work is done on YouTube and TikTok. Stay attached to me. And that's why they're attacking me in my sleep, and they're attacking me day and night, trying to make me sick, trying to do this, trying to do that. I'm talking about there's many people involved. I'm talking about government officials, police, doctors, lawyers, family, friends, people I don't know, famous people, musicians, actors. I'm talking about all type of people. People I don't even know. And I could give two, not to be mean, but people I could give two shits about. Because I don't know shit about them. But they sure know a lot about me. They sure know a lot about me and Guards Army. They sure know a lot about me and the 144,000, because they all up in our business. See, people that don't have a life, they're always in somebody else's business. People that don't got no goals or dreams, they're always trying to ruin somebody else's. People that are stuck and don't know how to work through their childhood wounding and let go of their old thoughts and forms and ways that they have been from lifetime to lifetime. People that don't break generational curses. People that can't tell people in their faces what they did to them was wrong and how it made them feel, and that they're no longer going to allow them to hurt anybody else. These are these kind of people. They wear masks. They try to fit into the world. They live by the ways of the world. The exact ways that God has told us. He told you just like he told me. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by it. He told all of us the 10 commandments. It's the same for you, me, and whoever. For the president and for the bum on the street. The commandments are there for a reason. They were made for a reason. A lot of you don't realize that there's a lot of other beings and a lot of other planets. They don't go through all this nonsense that we go through here on this planet. They don't. They get along with each other. They know how to respect each other. They help each other. They love each other. This planet is the one that's infected because of the man, because of the darkness. And all because man. Okay? Because gods and goddesses, prophets and prophetess, many ascending masters of they let their power and the ego and the money and the lust the worldly things get to their domain, to their brain, and that's what happens. They become dark. They believe the lies of the devil. Now, you know damn well, if y'all believe the lies of the devil, you know, even if he could have gave you riches, he could have gave you, made you become famous, he could have gave you whatever, what you wanted, and then all of a sudden you lose everything. When he doesn't need you anymore, he's going to spit you out. He don't need you like that. Honey, please, he got how many people on this planet? He goes from you, he goes to the next one. Go lay down. See, there's energies and entities in my house, and I'm about to get up and handle it. I can hear them because they come in my house and they make sounds like they're my dog, and they're not my dog because I know all my dog's voices. So that's how you know these entities. They whether they're a part of me or they're a part of whoever. They could be a part of the light or the part of the dark, but they come in my house and they mess with my animals. It could be my protectors, but I don't think so because they aggravate my dogs. But see, they come in my house like I don't know they're here. All they could do is come in here. They can't do nothing else because I'm highly protected. But they come in my house, whether they are my protectors or not, or they are the devil's entities. They come in and they try to act and make sounds like they're my dog. And I know that voice. That's a black man. And whoever that is, he's a black man. Because I could tell by his voice. And if he ain't black, he's Latin. It's one or the two. I know that voice. I know that voice. And it's every other day they come in my house with that same nonsense. That same nonsense. Because when I start spitting the truth, that's when they start popping in. But see, I never worried about that. Because if nobody can't do what they know that everybody, the devil and his heathens, they got a line they could cross. They cross over that line, that's their ass. They could come in here and do whatever they want. But like I said, they could be good or bad. But I believe those are bad ones coming to be nosy, okay? Or it could be good ones and they could see that I'm riled up and they're coming to see what I'm talking about, what I'm riled up about. But either way, I won't give a damn who it is. They could be Latin, they could be black, they could be... I fight bigger monsters than any being on this planet, okay? I'm talking about the size of the Sears Tower, the size of the tallest towers, buildings in the world. That's how big the monsters are that I fought in other realms and dimensions. So these little motherfuckers that run around, I ain't worried about them. Trust me, I'm not worried about them. And that's why I laugh, because some people, they think, don't get my age twisted, because I could tear some shit up. Don't get me twisted because you think I'm sick or you think I'm weak or because you thought you knew me as somebody that was not somebody that was hard, because that's what a lot of yous are trying to talk about now. Oh, well, she was never hard. She was never... No, I never had to show you that part of me. Because I'm pretty sure that you guys were stupid, but you weren't that stupid. You were stupid, but you were never that stupid. Trust me. And even if you did try to pull it, you try to pull it, and then you had to have all your fucking heathens behind you to back you up. But try me now. Try me now. Try me now. Try me now. So anyways, those are my downloads. That's what I go through. People, energies, entities coming through my crib. They could be good energies, bad energies, entities. Either way, they don't faze me, okay? They ain't never gonna phase me. Because I know God got to say so. Okay? God got to say so. We already won this war. This is a war that's already been won. Okay? You guys need to know that. You guys need to spread this like wildfire. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation, you could do that at any time. All of you that are attached to me, you better know that you're going to be blessed abundantly. Stay in the light, change, grow, transcend, go through your childhood wounding, forgive people, places, and things, and keep it moving. If you need to receive karma and you were in the dark, receive your karma, change your ways, find balance. And those of you that want to choose to stay in the dark, well, I'll see you, and I wouldn't want to be you. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'll see you, but I would not want to be you, because when that karma comes for you, that's it for you. It's the end. There's no more coming back to any more lives. There's no more of your bloodline. You're finished. This is the end of the road for you. And many of you know this already because of all the ugly, dark things that you have done thus far. So it's nobody's fault but your own. Don't be blaming me. Don't blame your mama. Don't blame the president. Don't blame the crossing guard. Don't blame nobody. Blame yourself. And especially for you that are not mentally right up here. Because a lot of you, you're not. You're psychologically, some of these people are ill. But not only should they be in trouble, their family should be in trouble. Because their family, their mama and their daddy, knew that they were mentally and psychologically not well. And the mothers and the fathers of these karmic people, they're just as involved as the karmics themselves. So when you're thinking about getting these people, the authorities going after these karmics, you better know that their mama and their daddies are just as responsible as they are, because they knew that they were mentally and psychologically not fit. And even their own mothers and fathers were the ones that were making them get together with these wealthy people and doing all these ugly things to these wealthy people, trying to steal and take money from them, killing people, doing black magic, voodoo, witchcraft, telling them to stay married to these people. A lot of yous are going to find that out. Yes, these karmics did a lot and were responsible for almost 95%, but who was even more responsible was their own mama or their own daddy, or both. Remember what I said. I am the teacher. I am the messenger. Remember what I said. And it's a lot of these karmics, they're not the only ones stalking, harassing, and trying to ruin the chosen ones' lives. It's their family, their friends, many people. So pay attention to what I'm saying. I'll see you later. Bye.